Hello, I'm Michelangelo, a music tech founder from Florence, Italy. I dedicated the past year to build Volumio, which is a company that makes people listen to music in high quality. We are famous worldwide because we produce and sell high quality audio solutions. And also we have a software to play music in high quality, which is used by more than 700,000 people. And during this, I discovered one problem that people that love music nowadays have, is the fact that we don't get to discover new music, because we typically use passive listening, right? We put a Spotify radio or something that an algorithm recommends us. However, we found out that those algorithms tend to recommend just more of the same. You don't get new real discoveries. And this is why, thanks to our huge experience in music tech, we created CORRD, which we believe is the solution. It's a new radical app to listen and discover new music. You log in with the existing streaming service that you use, Spotify, Tidal, Qobuz, and you select what you're doing. So for example, if you want to go to the beach, if you want to hit the gym, if you want to go for a run. And CORRD finally plays new and interesting tracks that you didn't know you loved. And it's the only app that allows you also to control how this algorithmic recommendation works by, for example, selecting if you want underground artists or you want famous one, which mood you want. You can even describe in detail which kind of music you want for the situation. So with CORRD, we want to help people discover easily, but we also want to give a new meaningful way for underground artists to be discovered. And this is what we are showing here, California, CORRD, which is now live on the market. We worked on the past year, and we are really thrilled by the huge reception it has been getting here. At California, I'm really wanted to give my perspective on how the listener behavior has changed, not only because of the sheer abundance of musical content that is available nowadays. We are in an era where we have all the content, the musical content ever produced, just 1 second away. And every day, 120,000 tracks are uploaded to streaming services. This on one hand. On the other hand, people now are listening to music mostly through passive listening, and this is the way they discover to music. And this fundamentally impacts not only the discovery per se, but also the artist production. We noticed that this algorithmic bias is influencing how artists produce music, the originality that artists put into their music, and therefore we are excited to share this knowledge with the people of California. Music listening has always been a huge part of my life. It has been a way not only to become, I hope, a better person, but also to feel emotions, and specifically when I had hard times. And so I believe that music for every human being is a substantial part, not only of life, but well-being. And so this is where I put all my efforts, just because I want to do something for myself first. The dream system that I would like to have, I build it. And I'm lucky enough that then people agree on that and they also use it. This is what drives me. This is my first time at California, and not my first music tech conference. And I'm really happy to say that what I've been finding here puts California on the top-notch music tech conferences worldwide. I particularly appreciate here in California the ability to mingle with elite music tech professionals coming from different sides of the industry, and the climate of free exchange of ideas and common attitude towards solving problems and challenges of the whole industry. Those kind of events for music industry are important because in this very complicated transition from the streaming era to the post-streaming AI era, the best way to address the challenges is to involve all the stakeholders in the industry and respect and acknowledge each point of view. Specifically, when it comes to me being a music tech founder, a product-obsessed music tech founder, part of my job is try to understand reality, try to see which things are going to happen in the near and far future in order to provide better solutions. And so this is why I'm so keen to mingle and to be inspired in places like this. These days, there have been many topics of discussions. Here in California, the elephant in the room is the rise of AI-generated music on one end. How should the industry react to it? How is it impacting revenue and discoverability for artists? And I also think that this leads to the problem of having too much content out there and a huge percentage of it being just noise, right? So, and I think that from a creation perspective, understanding how to mitigate in a transparent way, both for the creators and the listeners, where the content comes from. And on the other hand, my personal challenge is helping listeners being matched with appropriate and meaningful content for them with the minimum friction possible. I'm here representing someone that cares for the listeners, not in live, but on the everyday life. So for me, it has been particularly interesting to discuss not only with artists, majors and digital streaming services on one end, and so these are the things that I'm bringing here, the perspective of people that would like to receive better music, better content, and be incentivized also, to have a more active involvement in the musical scene. So this is what I'm representing here.